What's up, guys? So, I actually had to drive home and do this before I go into my crib. Um, but I just left from seeing Heretic. I think we all know by now that I am an absolute sloppy thought for A24. I'm a sloppy thought for their horror shit. And I'm here now to tell you that for me, this film did not disappoint. I am so glad that I have stopped watching trailers for shit. A24 has a pretty good track record of not spoiling the fuck out of every movie that they release, and by having pretty good trailers. But I was still like, I'm good, bitch. Like, I'm gonna just know that A24 and horror is all I needed to know to go into this, and I'm so glad that I did. And I cannot wait to watch the trailer for this because I'm curious how in the fuck are they marketing this film? Is it perfect? It's not. However, is it pretty great? Definitely. And not at all. Not at all what I expected. I knew this was religious horror starring Hugh Grant, and that was like the maximum amount of info that I had going into this. And it just was not at all in any way what I expected. This film has so much on its mind, it has so much to say that by the end of it, I was just like, fuck. I know I come on here every week, guys. It seems, at least recently, and I just suck another 2024 movie's dick. And yeah, am I doing that again this week with fucking Heretic? I am. But it's deserved, man. Like, what a fucking year for horror fucking cinema, man. This is a hell of a fucking year for horror films in general. And Heretic just, it continues that trend. If you'd like a slow burn experience where, at least for myself, I was never quite sure exactly where this was going, and I could not take my eyes off of the screen for the entirety of the runtime. It just, I want to say it blew me away, and it did, but not in that like top level blew me away. This blew me away. This is not The Substance. This is not Challengers. But it's like the very like barely half step below that. And this is an absolute fucking must see, especially if you like horror, and especially if you like religious themed horror, because that is what this is, the bread and butter of fucking Heretic. And man, I said it in the last video and I'm going to say it in this one. Another fucking notch, guys, in 2024's belt, and two notches for 2024 horror, guys.